She's a highly engaging and thought-provoking speaker who has left many brainstorming on new ways of living meaningful lives.
With an approach in tailoring each conversation she partakes in to fit the needs of the audience by bringing real-life stories, a certified self-leadership coach, facilitator, talent development consultant, and author, Nokubonga Mbanga, joins us this morning for a soulful plate talking everything the color yellow and joy. So welcome to you, madam. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for
You've chosen the color yellow. You've associated joy to that. So what exactly, how have you correlated the two?
So if you think about the color yellow, yellow is about light. And you think about yellow and the sun, it's about sunshine. Yes. So for me, the color yellow is about life. And that's why I chose the color yellow. It's really about how do we connect and create that energy that keeps us going, that keeps us realizing our worth and why we're here.
So how do we go do that?
Yeah,
how do we tap into that?
We tap into that by understanding ourselves. So when I have conversations, whether it's coaching or training, it's about looking at the three areas. It's great to say we have to enjoy life. That's more the outcome. But the big part of it is understanding our power base. And our power base is what we believe about ourselves. Yeah. And the second part for me is the core, it's almost like looking at a tree. It's got roots, it's got a trunk, which is the core, and then it's got branches and leaves, which is then everything that we live in terms of our self-expressions. So it's really about tapping into all those three areas all the time.
And now, what about somebody who's just in the doldrums? They're feeling down, they're feeling very sad, they're feeling even what you'd call depressed, etc. How do you find that joy in situations like that?
Okay, so let me give real life examples.
Because you're good at this.
In my early 20s, one of the beliefs that I lived with was that, happiness doesn't last, joy doesn't last. Good things don't last at all. And that was my internal dialogue. And those internal dialogues, we leave them. Yeah. So it didn't help me to do the gratitude journal and be grateful about the fact that I'm still alive and that there are certain things that are happening. But if my core belief, which is my power base, was that I don't think things are going to last. Imagine how I'm going to express myself, whether I am working as a receptionist or a manager or anything else. It was tapping into that. So therefore, as a result, for me, for someone who's saying, how do I get there? Start understanding the soup that you cooked in. How did I get myself to a space where I think that things don't last? Understand that, and you undo it by starting to have conversations with yourself that says, is it going to help me to move forward? Is it really going to drive my agenda? Whether my agenda is to be one day to be a manager or an executive, is me downplaying myself, doing self-deprecating tendencies with me going to help to move forward with my life? So those conversations are critical. And then you start building your core. What is it that I need to keep going? So if I feel moments where I'm not in a good mood, what do I need to bring in terms of my skills? It's resilience, the ability to bounce back. And for me, bouncing back, one of the habits that I picked up was that I would give up easily. Because it's not going to last anyway. Let's just give up. Let's go and do something else. So for me, it was me starting then to start saying, what is it that I need to do on a regular basis? Let me start observe my habits. And what are the habits that I'm going to bring in to help me move forward with my story? And then as you start to practice just with anything in life, you start seeing the shifts and celebrate those shifts and not wait for extraordinary moments to say, wow, now I've transcended who I am and how I choose to be who I am in the world.
Yeah, how do we go about contacting you, Nokubonga, if we want to follow your journey and also find out where you'll be engaging people? I mean, you're an author, speaker, etc. So you've got many things going on.
Yeah, so you find me on selfinsights.co.za. That's my website. I'm on Instagram at Nokubongs or at selfinsights. That's how you find me. And all my contact details in terms of email address and cell phone, they're in my website.
Okay,
all right.
Awesome.
Cool. What's a typical day like for you? How do you start your daily routine?
So my daily routine is a combination of centering myself. So I need grounding. What is it that I'm going to focus on? So I literally on my phone have check-in points. in how am I doing emotionally, so that I make sure, because I'm the one who has to drive what I need to do. And then it will have, either I'm coaching clients, or I am working on content, or I'm speaking at an event, or I'm running a workshop.
Wow. It is Weekend Dawn on Channel 405. We're about to wrap up our 7 Colors feature. We're hanging out with Nokubonga Mbanga, who is about to be telling us where we could catch her next. She does a lot of MC work, etc. And Liesl even asked, maybe you're going to be writing another book. Can we expect something?
I'm going to be speaking at a corporate event this Thursday.
Okay.
It's a celebratory event. They've invited me to speak about, their journey, where we are, and how do we continue to tap into creating meaning in our lives.
Okay.
That's
And
where I'll
can
be.
we expect another book?
And anything is possible. Let's put it that way.
True. Just playing on the fence there. It's cool. Means
I
yes.
feel like she must have a quick chat to the publisher, like, okay,
When's the
when
release
is
date
the
again?
release date? I don't want to say anything. Nokubonga, thank you so much for joining us on Weekend Dawn. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.